Throughout human history, people have pondered consciousness, the soul, and reality. Many cultures include descriptions such as out-of-body experiences or the separation of the soul from the body. In modern popular culture, this phenomenon is known as astral travel or astral projection. But can this experience really be had? Can it be explained scientifically? In today's video, we'll explore astral travel from all angles, from its history to modern research, from psychology to neuroscience. And most importantly, what does science say? Does it accept this as real? Astral travel is defined as the experience of one's consciousness or awareness, leaving the physical body and traveling to other places. This definition is generally based on personal accounts, and most people describe this experience as real. This phenomenon is also known as an out-of-body experience. In some spiritual teachings, astral travel is associated with possessing an astral body or spiritual entity. According to these teachings, the body is like a physical capsule connected to the astral body, and the astral body can separate from this capsule and travel in different dimensions or planes. The concept of astral travel is not solely a modern popular culture idea. Similar ideas existed in ancient Egypt. People believed that the soul could separate from the physical body. Similar concepts are also seen in different cultures, such as the Amazon Yaskomo people or the Inuit. These cultural narratives are often linked to themes of death, dreams, or the soul's journey. In modern times, the term astral travel and its popular understanding mostly emerged in the 19th century alongside the spiritualist movement. Researchers such as Robert Monroe defined their personal experiences as astral travel and conducted studies on it. Modern scientific research has found no definitive evidence that consciousness can completely separate from the physical body and experience something elsewhere. According to current scientific understanding, consciousness is a function of the brain and is not expected to completely leave the body and exist independently. For example, according to some science-focused sources, most claims of astral travel stem from misinterpretations of imagination, dreams, or changes in consciousness. People who report astral projection experiences as traveling through space experience this perception due to the influence of neurological and psychological processes. This experience is more of an internal simulation of the brain than actual consciousness travel. Scientists propose various neurological mechanisms to explain out-of-body experiences. Brain regions such as the temporal lobe and parietal lobe are associated with body awareness and spatial perception. Abnormalities or stimulations in these regions can lead to perceptual phenomena that create a feeling of being separated from one's body. Some studies associate these experiences with conditions such as sleep paralysis, stress, near-death experiences, or epileptic seizures. According to a medical article, out-of-body experiences have been found to be associated with various brain dysfunctions. For example, changes in temporal and parietal region activity can create an experience of feeling separated from one's physical body. Theoretically, scientific tests can be conducted. If consciousness truly moves independently of the body, a person should be able to identify a target that they can only see during astral travel. However, to date, no such repeatable and measurable results have been obtained. Therefore, the scientific community does not yet view this phenomenon as a provable event. Some neurological studies have examined the connections between activity in specific regions of the brain and reports of out-of-body experiences. However, these studies indicate that consciousness is not separated from the body, but rather that the state of consciousness points to a different form of perception. For example, during REM sleep or transitions between wakefulness and sleep, the brain's visual and sensory regions may activate in different ways, creating the sensation of an outward-directed consciousness. Many scientists associate astral travel experiences with lucid dreaming or sleep paralysis. In lucid dreaming, the person is aware that they are dreaming and can control the dream. This situation can provide perceptual experiences similar to those reported by people who have had astral travel experiences. In this context, astral travel can be seen as an internal simulation produced by the brain during sleep and consciousness processes. In other words, the person is not actually separated from the body. It is simply a powerful experience occurring in the brain. Topics such as astral travel are part of broader scientific discussions about the nature of consciousness. The question of whether consciousness is completely independent of the brain is an area still awaiting research in the scientific world. While some theories explain consciousness as a phenomenon related to the brain, some speculative approaches put forward the idea of different realities or planes of consciousness. However, these are still speculations that have not been scientifically proven. Some reported astral travel experiences include accounts from individuals who claim to have experienced them during near-death experiences or critical events. While these reports are intriguing, such anecdotes are not accepted as evidence according to scientific methodology. Without objective, repeatable data, the validity of the claim cannot be scientifically evaluated. Outside of the scientific perspective, astral travel carries different meanings in spiritual, mystical, and cultural contexts. Some spiritual teachings associate astral travel with spiritual development and relate this experience to meditation, ritual, or mindfulness practices. These perspectives do not provide scientific evidence for the phenomenon because they are not scientific, but they are interesting in terms of understanding how people perceive these experiences. The claim of astral travel directly challenges the concepts of consciousness and perception. From a scientific point of view, our brain produces a simulation that makes sense of our environment and ourselves. Sometimes, this simulation can lead to experiences that are different from normal due to sleep, stress, or changes in consciousness. Astral travel carries a strong claim to reality in popular and spiritual narratives. However, the scientific approach does not support these claims with verifiable data. Current research suggests that astral travel experiences can be better explained by the brain's perception processes, sleep states, and neurological changes. Science has not yet fully understood the nature of consciousness. Therefore, debates about consciousness continue. However, in light of current scientific data, we can say that astral travel is not a scientifically proven reality, but rather a phenomenon explained by perception and brain functions. There is no definitive answer about astral travel, at least not today. Science is a constantly evolving process and continues to work on complex topics such as consciousness. Perhaps one day we will understand it more deeply, or phenomena such as astral travel will ask us completely different questions about the nature of consciousness. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, share your thoughts in the comments, and see you in our next video.